Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. Today we're checking out Eastshade. I've had it described to me as Skyrim without fighting, and also that you are a wandering painter, meeting lots of interesting people doing interesting things. I love the idea of open-ended games, so let's see if we can somehow find a way to play this one as wrong as possible. What is your name, traveler? Too paint, too furious. We start out waking up on a ship, probably from doing too much cocaine last night. See, looking around. Whoa! Definitely did too much cocaine last night. This is equal parts charming and fever dream. He's looking at us like, excuse me, I'm trying to read. It's really hard to concentrate on my book when you're staring at me like that. What you reading there? Could you just leave me alone, please? Ah, hello there.
Forgive an old woman, but I forgot your name. What was it again?
Oh, well, let me tell you. Too paint, too furious.
Getting my book from the sleeping quarters. It would spare my bones the trip. It's called Great Voyages.
Be still my heart. First thing the game asks you to do is a fetch quest. To go pick up a book from the sleeping quarters. You mean where I woke up? Ah, there it is. Great Voyages, the seas of the blah, 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 blah. Let's get this thing right over to you. Here you go.
Are you the adventuring type?
Not really.
Oh, I see. Well, this voyage must have felt twice as long for you.
She's like, what do I say to you then?
Your word of advice. I'm old and wise.
We're also going to play the game a certain way, which is, not the polite way. I don't take advice from strangers.
Fair enough. I've heard enough bad advice to sympathize with that. Captain Ilona told me we'll be landing in Lindo shortly. I think we're all antsy to arrive.
Me too, considering I don't know where I am. Did you say something? Oh, I guess I should stop reading. Well, it's time to go. Let's see, you guys thinking we should get out of here? Look, I realize that I should probably try to play leader or whatever, but I'm just gonna kind of let this go and, oh, okay. Eastshade.
You've woken.
I sure have, dude. You sure set up nicely in here.
Do you remember what happened?
I don't have amnesia.
Glad your memory's intact. You washed up on this beach just a short while after the ship sank. One doesn't last long in water this cold.
Where are we?
Eastshade, of course. Specifically, my home.
Did any of my paints make it?
Only your easel. Don't forget to take it when you leave.
I won't forget. I'm a millennial.
I was about to head into town to share news of your survival. You should go there and let them know yourself. It's just up the path.
Okay, so I'm going around trying to pick up stuff, and it seems like the game has a healthy respect for other people's possessions. I'll take that easel, thank you. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna go carve out my own journey, except for the fact there's an invisible wall preventing me from trying to drown myself. That must be the ship we were on. Looks pretty intact. Let's just go out to it and okay, I guess the gods don't want me to go over there. They do probably want me to go on this well-laid path, though. Do you think the guy that owns that cave down there did all this himself? Just paved out his own path all the way here into Elder Scrolls Oblivion? Ooh, what's this? Can I fight with this? I picked up a stick. In the town of Lindo. I appear to be getting experience points or additional sunshines. Oh, there it is. Making paintings draws inspiration. Gain inspiration by exploring new places and trying new things. I'm having a real hard time getting used to this here, seeing humanoids with deer faces.
Aren't I good at flying?
Oh, please tell me I can say no. Yes. Look at him there. He's like so expectingly like, aren't I? Aren't I? You're not actually flying.
I know, but I bet I could actually fly if I put my mind to it. My dad says that I can do anything as long as I put my mind to it.
Oh god, I don't get to... This game went from one where I was kind of questioning where it's going to realizing you can be either like the good kind of millennial or that millennial. So we're gonna try and be that millennial. I don't think he meant flying. Oh wow, did I just crush his dreams? There he goes, off to be a mechanic and actually make a living wage instead of try to fly. Oh, can I just go around being crappy?
You an artist?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Hey, you have an easel. Are you an artist?
Wait, am I just carrying the easel like over my shoulder? Yes, I am.
So am I. Do you want to see what I made?
Not really. Okay.
Look,
All right, well, what is this supposed to be?
it's the ocean. I don't know how to do it right. It took all day. But I want to make my next one even better. What should I do?
Such a selfish. This isn't the best time for me. This poor person's just like, oh. A lot of local goods around, nothing I can buy. Don't have a need for baskets or anything like that. If you don't sell easels and canvases, then I'm not interested. Ooh. I'm glad it points out for me all the things I can steal. Am I gonna create like my own little artist shack that I sleep in while I travel? Out of the way, gotta steal your things right in front of you. I know you saw. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you writing in your book. Something tells me you weren't ever writing in your book. It's just like, yeah, don't worry, I'm writing this down.
So you've survived too. That means
means only one of us has been lost at sea.
Was it that old woman I gave the book to?
Who? Only the most important one of us all, Annabelle.
Oh no, Annabelle. That sucks. Yeah, see, there we go. Doesn't sound familiar.
Doesn't sound... I see. She carries you across the oceans and you don't even learn her name.
Oh god, don't be so dramatic. Yeah, here we go. See, I'm glad this game provides the smart answers. At least all the real people made it.
Off with you. Trade your life for hers.
Again, wasn't sure if I was gonna like this game or not, but now that I know you can go around just being a crappy know-it-all, I'm all in. Hey there, do you have anything I can steal?
Must be the traveler from the wrecked ship.
That crazy captain nearly drowned us all.
She's utterly miserable. I tried to convince her to come inside, but she wouldn't leave the door.
Can I just leave this conversation? What is this fantasy society where everyone just hangs out by the fire and reads?
I feel so adventurous staying here in Lindo.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I sit down and read a book. I'm a survivalist now. Where are you traveling from?
I live in Nava, but sometimes I just long for the primitive lifestyle Lindo offers.
I want to push this guy into the fire, I gotta be honest. Yeah, this place seems pretty well established.
How humorous you are. I like that in a person. Some may find the story of my journey utterly inspiring. Nothing could have prepared me for the muddy paths, the unbearable heat. I even had to eat outside.
I can't talk to this guy anymore, or I'm gonna try and hack the game so that I can kill him. Don't forget, your dreams don't mean anything. Well, let's just go into someone else's house unsolicited, and let's see if, I'm sorry, am I interrupting something?
Who's there? Nika? Is that you?
Yeah, it's totally Nika.
Well, I can tell by your voice that you're not Nika. You're being smart with me.
No.
You must be one of the tourists. Terrible about the sinking and all that. Glad you're okay. Yada, yada, etc. But will you go get Nika, the innkeeper? I need help.
I'm busy.
Please? I have a problem. I need help.
Is your problem that you have a jug on your head?
My problem is that I live in Lyndow, and I have to deal with too many snarky tourists.
Ha
But I do have another problem, I suppose. And that's that I have a jug stuck on my head. So I ask again, would you be a kind stranger and go get Nika for me?
Nah.
Ugh.
I'm just kidding. We're gonna go get him help. We're gonna go talk to What's-Her-Face. Hey, What's-His-Face needs you.
Oh, of course he does. And what is it this time?
He has a jug stuck on his head.
Again? That's like the 8th time. All right, then, we'd better go help.
Okay, by the 8th time, you should not be allowing that man to be around jugs. Okay, so the point of this game is to paint stuff, right? So we gotta get to the point where we can paint something and feel good about ourselves and justify how much we paid for art school. What are you two idiots doing? Aren't you a little too old to be playing? Oh my god, you're an owl? You look like you could kill your friend here. Are you going to kill your friend? Am I human? Am I the only human? Is that what this is?
Great viewpoint, isn't it?
It's very different from home.
Look, the eclipse is starting.
Oh boy, the eclipse is starting. Let's all stare right into it. I can't move. We're actually being forced to stare at the sun. Hopefully we glean some hidden message from this. Yep, there it went. Quickly paint that. Time to ruin my vision twice. Oh god, that gave me inspiration. I'm so glad there's always the crappy contrarian option. The eclipse looks similar everywhere.
It's true. Somehow watching it from this gazebo.
Everyone's so nice. They just tolerate this and hope you'll go away, I bet.
If you haven't got lodging for the night, feel free to stay at the inn. I'll leave the upstairs room unlocked for you. Drop in at your leisure.
Oh, thanks, Nika.
Don't worry about payment. Shipwreck survivors stay free of charge.
Crappy painters stay free of charge. Let's flee from town now that I've burned both retinas. This is like if in Skyrim all the bandits just decided they wanted to be literate.
There's nothing like a good book on a day such as this.
Oh.
Actually, books are the perfect way to spend any day.
Oh.
Do you enjoy reading?
Okay, look, I know this is gonna sound really snarky, but try to imagine if you ran into this in real life. You ran into a guy where that was his opening line to you, and then you looked down and realized that he had put down a rug so that he could really get some reading in, and brought no less than 6 coffee table books. I do like to read, but we're not gonna tell this guy that.
Well, now that is quite a shame. My favorite books are the ones that inspire me to write myself. How about you?
Oh, I see. You're the type that goes to Starbucks and is like, I'm just writing the next big screenplay. Good books don't encourage me.
Ah, yes, I have a friend who's the same way. In fact, the better the book, the more he finds himself discouraged. We creatives, me a writer, you a painter, we've got to stay inspired. Best way I've found is to drink many, many cups of tea. Always gives me a boost.
God, I just can't get over this.
Speaking of writing, if you find any feathers around here, I'd happily buy them. I'm constantly losing my quills. I figure 3 should do it. For now, though, I must get back to reading. I think something fabulously dramatic is about to happen.
Yeah, I'm about to burn your books in front of you is what's gonna happen here. Why isn't there combat in this game? Why is there a zipline here? This sounds like something actually exciting. Is this whole town on Quaaludes? Okay, let's get over the bridge, now leaving Quaalude town. This is a toll bridge. I don't care. I don't care that this is a toll bridge. Do I want to pay 60? No. Can I just swim? It's too deep. Listen, I'm sorry you failed PE, but you can definitely make it over that. So I guess we're not leaving Quaalude Island quite yet. I mean, but surely I can buy like a canvas or something at some point, right? Ooh, is this a shortcut? Can I avoid the toll bridge? And without getting my feet wet? Because my guy will definitely bitch the entire rest of the game if he's even the slightest bit uncomfortable. Old Lindo. Ah, I just gained inspiration. Cool. Am I gonna see some human death for inspiration? So, oh god. Okay, so we're not reading any of this shit, just so we're clear. So let's just take all this, read that for inspiration, take that candle, take that fabric. Ah, gained so much inspiration from all that looting. Let's just head down. Let me in here. Let me in here. I need to break in for inspiration. All right, jump over here. We're gonna skip over this. All right, jackass, what's your excuse now for not crossing? Is it too dangerous for you? Just in protest for the fact we can't just walk over there, I'm getting my guy's feet nice and wet. Pick up this canvas. Nothing's more authentic than painting on your canvases that you made yourself with reclaimed wood. All right, surely I'm gonna get some inspiration from looking at this phallic object here. Ah, the abandoned tower. Inspiration. Nothing inspires me like breaking into a building. Yep, can't get into the tower. But it did go ahead and give me a bunch of missions here. Uh-oh, someone left their paints here. Can I take them? What the hell am I supposed to do now? What a shocker, you're still here. Okay, I think I figured out what the plot here is. Oh god, what's your deal? Jesus Christ, look at this nightmare. I think this is supposed to be adorable, but this person looks like goddamn Cthulhu. Cthulhu, did you kill this person over here? Is that what happened? So here's what I've come to realize about this game. I think it's supposed to be some non-violent fantasy land, but I think we can all agree this is actually just a prison. Except for this guy.
I think what we need here is some soap. Would you be a dear and fetch some soap from Amin's house? It's just down the stairs and across the courtyard.
Oh, fuck. Just down the stairs. You want me to get soap? You have any soap over here?
Can I help you, traveler?
Ugh. As long as you don't look at me. Can I have some soap?
Well, certainly. May I ask why?
No. It's too weird for words. I'm gonna do something naughty with it.
You shouldn't use soap for that. It's not safe.
Listen, judgy.
Anyway, I'll ask no more. Here.
Just give me the soap.
And no need to return it.
Thanks.
Is he a friend of yours?
Like, wait, what does she think is gonna happen here? Actually, I think he's an ass.
He's just such a peculiar man. And you know what? I think Lenny is going to have some real issues when he grows up.
Wait, what are we talking about? Why's that?
Well, you've seen him. The boy is unhinged.
What are we talking about?
And not just that. I've been hearing a lot of yelling coming from that house. I think it's quite a broken home.
And I think it's rude to gossip about people.
I imagine you'll be traveling all around this island, being a tourist and all. Perhaps when you get to Nova, you should let the sheriff know about Isan. I think it's only right. You know, for Lenny.
Sure, I'll tell the sheriff about something that I know nothing about besides your hearsay.
I think it'd be best for the child. I only have his best interest at heart. Isan is not a stable man, and wholly unsuitable to be a parent.
It is so hard to hear this coming from that face.
Here, this will help you with the toll. Well, here's some soap. Safe travels.
Cool. Now we're touching upon serious social issues.
You have the soap. Well, let's try this thing then. Here, let me have that soap.
Boy, here we go. Do we get to... Oh, we don't get to see it?
Well, I guess it was convenient that you dropped in when you did. Thanks for getting Nika.
You're welcome. Nice pants. How'd you get your head stuck?
Well, you are a nosy tourist, aren't you? Beeswax.
What? Let's see. Your nosy neighbor said she heard you yelling from your house.
I mean? That nosy, stuck-up goody two-talon. If you had to deal with what I have to deal with, she just doesn't like me because I'm not posh like her. This whole town is stuck up. Them and all their judging eyes.
We understand each other.
You know what? Get out of my house. You're just like everyone else in this town. Coming in here and telling me I'm a bad father. get out.
Let's go with whatever, because this is the kind of shit I don't want to be a part of. Not in any way. Goodbye. I'll close the door even. There you go. Now that we've got our toll money, let's go tattle on that guy, even though I'm pretty certain he hasn't done anything wrong. Now leaving Quaalude Town. Hopefully there's people with realistic expectations elsewhere. Wait a minute. She gave me 15 glowstones and this requires 60? What is this honor system crap? Who's gonna stop me? The toll police? There's no one here. No one cares. I'm not even from here. Where am I supposed to find glowstones? I think it's fair to say that we can't stop playing until I paint something. So how do I get my easel on? I mean, I've got all this inspiration. You haven't created any paintings or canvases. When you create a canvas, this is where you'll... Well, how do I do that? Oh, what's this? Hell yeah, I can make canvases. Here we go. A fresh blank canvas to paint on. All right, I made 2. Thank God for crafting. All right, how do I bust out my canvas? Ah, yes, select a canvas to paint on. Okay, I have to go find the dumbest thing possible to paint. Here we go. Here we go. Now I'm getting excited. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's it. That's it. Take the picture. Paint it. Well, what a wonderful painting. I even missed the bird. Can't wait to show this to someone and have them have to be nice to me. What the hell's happening? Am I cold? Oh, I'm getting cold. If I run around, can I die? Does this game have death in it? Surely being cold will just add to my inspiration. Well, how come this person doesn't care? Wait, did it just force me to go indoors? Well, where am I now? Let's just steal that. Let's just steal all of my painting supplies. Oh, there were stairs leading up here. Didn't even notice. Now that I've sped read that book and gotten a bunch of fake inspiration from it, let's go ahead and sleep until... Wow, so granular. You know, for the artist that needs to wake up at 3:16 a.m. All right, I know this is a little early for you artist types, but let's go with 7:56 a.m. Ah, new day, more paintings to paint. That's provided I can craft them. Do I have enough to craft one? Damn it, I need to go find some more recovered wood. First, let's read this book for inspiration. You know what gives me inspiration? Killing a man. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Are you ready to teach me something about painting?
Sure, you'll want to start with a nice canvas.
But I don't know how to make a canvas.
Let's make it together.
All right! You're a nice artist after all.
We need to collect boards and fabric.
I know where some boards are. Follow me.
Okay. Yes, show me where I can steal some boards. But kid, I already stole these boards. Oh, what do you know that I don't know? Yeah, I'll take those.
So we have everything we need now, right?
We sure do.
We can make a canvas from this stuff?
Uh-huh. Watch this. You just click on this, and you click on that, then you have a canvas done.
Could you paint something? I want to watch a real artist.
Okay. Here, follow me. We're gonna go paint something beautiful. Watch this. Oh, I can paint over a canvas. Come here, kid. I'm gonna show you how a real artist does it. So first we're gonna grab our canvas. And watch this, kid. Okay, you watching? Here's how a real artist does it. You go find someone else's work. All right, let's get the cropping just right so that it looks stolen. There we go. That's perfect. And now we paint it. Ta-da! That's how a real artist does it.
Painting is amazing! Can I have a canvas? We found enough stuff, right?
No. These are only for me.
You never would have found that stuff without my help.
Well, it's too late now. You can find your own.
I've heard artists can be really moody sometimes.
Thanks for the supplies, sucker. So what do we do with these paintings now? Do we just paint? Is it for the sake of painting? Is this game trying to teach us the ever-important lesson that go ahead and learn how to paint, but just know you're not gonna make money from it? I need to get the hell off Empathy Island here. How do we make money to get out of here?
A newcomer. In the future, if you're ever in need of carriage to Nava, I'm your driver.
Why do you have a Russian accent? Take me to Nava.
I said in the future. I won't take you right now.
Why?
You're a newcomer, and you've never been to Nava. It's not so far. And the walk is lovely.
Oh, God.
Everyone going to Nava for their first time should approach by foot. I won't be the one to cheat you out of an enriching experience. And if it's the cost of the toll bridge you're worried about, know that you would have to pay it whether you're riding with me or not. If it's your first time crossing.
Thank you for actual information. God, out of spite, I'm gonna stare at my phone the whole time I go on this walk. I'm being thwarted by this toll box. I can't. Well, I think we know what we need to do. Inspiration is struck. And paint. Look at that true inspiration right there. My mortal enemy here at last. Now, where can I leave these in a passive-aggressive way so people know how I feel, but in a way where I don't have to tell them, they should just know? Developers, let me give you a hot tip here. I think what you've made here is beautiful. It is unfair to put someone like this in your game and not have the ability to kill him. And let's see if we can't get the most unflattering view possible here. Yeah, look right at me. Perfect. How far in? Okay, so now let's take a picture of just that beautiful forehead. There you go. There you go. Yeah, wig out while we take a picture of it. Yep. I appear to have put the canvas in such a way where he is shifting through time and dimensions. Give me the canvas.
Have you decided you'd like to paint a bold adventurer?
I sure did. What do you mean I'll consider it? I totally did it. Fine, I'll take a... You want a real picture? You want a real picture? Okay, crotch shots only. Oh, look at that. You can displace people by putting down canvases. So let's see, can I put out another canvas? Shut up, I'm trying to do something here. Aw, damn it. What's wrong with this picture? What, you don't like your crotch picture? Not enough inspiration. Oh, fuck. I ran out of inspiration on that crotch shot. What the hell do I do now? What a life you live here, kid. You get to just run around and dream about flying all day. No one stops you. No one lets you know what the world's really like. Where's your parents? Are you the kid that gets yelled at? I have so many questions. God, just need some money. Just need some money. Let's see. If I just go through this person's house, maybe I can find something, right? Let's see. What do you got here? What do you got here? You got garlic, you got apples, you got piles of stuff, you got things and... Oh my God, you're alive and disinterested. I know the feeling. It appears that I can't figure out how to get out of the starter town. Cool, I found a feather. If I keep finding these 3 feathers, that means that I think I can sell them for a pretty penny. What the hell? What the hell are these? Do I get to smoke these? Let's just stare at the ground in the hopes that we can find some feathers here. I think I just got another feather. Just gotta find one more feather and then I can sell it for drug money. We can get something to, air quote, inspire ourselves. And we can get out of this horrible artist town. Ah, another feather. Does that make 3 feathers? It sure does. Hey, screenplay, I got you some feathers.
Oh, wonderful. Hopefully this is enough to last me a while. Thank you very much.
10.
I do hate scouring the forest floor for these. If you find any more, I'll pay you 1 glowstone apiece.
Hold up. What?
Is there something else?
What kind of bullshit is this? You gave me $10 for 3. That's a little over $3 a feather, and now you want to give me $1 a feather? You're a horrible human being is what you are. And if I could somehow construct a weapon, sir, when I get more inspiration, I'm gonna come back and paint a strongly worded canvas against you. Okay, I think we're at the point now where I think I should be allowed to either steal or beg for money. Even as a starving artist, I should have some pride to not go through the forest to get feathers for that trust fund asshole who's just gonna sit there and talk about reading and writing all day. How do I get some money? Whose d can I around here for money? What about this ship? Can I go home, please? Can I go back and just be like, sorry, Mom, I gave it a real effort, but it turns out I'm not cut out to be an artist. Oh my God, look at those seagulls. Did I just stop time? How do I use this to make money? Not even a lot of money, just like a little money. Okay, well, I can't paint that guy's portrait because I spent too many portraits screwing around. Am I missing something vital here? I feel like I've talked to everybody in the town and no one, like, how am I supposed to get money to get over the toll? Can I draw inspiration from doing crazy things? What are the rules of engagement here? Hello?
Get out!
Maybe you're too unstable to be a parent. Ooh, yeah, now we're talking. See, that's the only reasonable person in this whole town.
Do you know your name?
Hell yeah, I know my name. Two Paint, Two Furious.
Okay, just have to check. Standard protocol when someone gets hit in the head like that.
I mean, I had it coming.
And do you remember what happened?
Yeah, I was being a dickhead. We got into a tussle.
Isan said you provoked him, is that true?
What's with all these non-committal options? Where's the one where I take actual responsibility for my actions?
Did he at any point ask you to leave?
Nah, he just punched me.
There was no tension of any kind in the conversation?
No tension at all.
Listen, I think I know what's going on here. As an official, I'm obliged to tell you, in the future, in situations like these, never confront the parent, ever. It's most likely they will deny and defend, and no good can come of that.
Why? What is this?
If you suspect something, report it. Don't take it into your own hands. You stay clear of Isan now, and he'll stay clear of you. I'll be on my way now.
Won't he be arrested?
We've got it handled. Like I said, you two just stay out of each other's way.
Okay, why? Just let it, why is this even an option? This is just enabling dumb people in the universe. Oh, okay, I'll stay away. Hi.
We have nothing to say to you. Just get out.
How come getting punched didn't give me inspiration? Shouldn't that have been something? Shouldn't life experience of some kind? Can't we just say I grew as a person? I walked into some dude's house, said some mean stuff, got punched in the face. I think that's worthy of a little inspiration. Okay, well at this point I legitimately can't figure out how to make enough money to get out of this town, so maybe we'll come back to this. Here's my thoughts of this game. This game has some startling similarities to real life, which is to say if you want to be a traveling painter, prepare to be broke, and if you want to follow the rules, prepare to never get anywhere in life. So that's gonna do it for this episode of Let's Game It Out. As always, I am Josh. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.